Yeah, so today is July the 22nd, Monday, maybe like 3 a.m. in Elkridge, Maryland, 21075. Um, and one thing I was saying in my last video I just uploaded was how we have to stick together, we have to come together. But another thing I was saying, man, is, control your atmosphere at all times. If you know you're going to be watched, you know that these people have to do what they have to do so that they can make crumbs in life, so they can keep their miserable jobs that they hate to go to, their families, their husband and wives that they really don't love, right? Because ultimately that's what it is. These people have to be slaves, bro. They have no choice, right? So let them be slaves. You know that they can't touch you. It's a hands-off policy. You know that what do they do? Everything they do, it's repetitive. They do the same thing to everyone. They make some noise. They try to invade your personal space. Once you get over that, my guy, it's really it. The main things is what they do that you can't prove, which is the sexual harassment, the EMF weapons, voice to skull, the sabotaging of employment, going in and out of your house, sabotaging your vehicle. That's the shit that matters, not people being around you making some noise or, you know what I mean? That's nothing, bro. That's the world. If you live in the city, you're going to hear some noise. Now, we know the difference is the noise is attributed to us specifically, right? But that's why I say control your atmosphere. Like, I'm out here at 3 o'clock in the morning, sitting in the 7-Eleven parking lot. I purchased some items so that I could sit here, because you always want to make sure you cover your own behind, because we know how the police like to be superheroes. And so I'll just buy something to keep it here, to create my own facade, as they do. And that's the way you can move and operate comfortably. And I like bringing them out here at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. Hopefully they have to go to work. Hopefully they still have to go to work at 9 o'clock in the morning, because, that's the whole point. The whole point is to disrupt their sleep, create chaos within them, uncertainty within them. Hopefully someone had to get out of their bed to be here tonight. Hopefully someone was enjoying TV or dinner and they had to stop what they were doing and come out here tonight. Hopefully I'm prolonging someone's job, because that's my goal. I come out here at this time of the night because it's when I want to be out here. It's most convenient for me. There's no traffic at 3 o'clock in the morning, right? Anything that you get on camera involving law enforcement is going to be a given. It's going to be very obvious. The amount of traffic that they do have as far as perps is going to be slim to none compared to what you would be used to during the hours of 9 to 10 p.m. So that's why I take it upon myself to come out here, listen to the crickets, you know what I mean? Get some of that good air, and speak to my people. One of the homies, man, shout out to the homie, he has a video that explains, and I'll shout him out on another video, because not everybody likes everybody knowing their business. But he has a video, and he was speaking about some content to where the fabric disrupts the frequency in which they operate off of. So, they're always trying to scan you to see your levels, to see if you're upset or if you're mad. My take on that, man, as I was talking to the homie, man, is there's so many ways that they could possibly gather that information. But It doesn't really matter. The point is how they're doing it. You know, that's the main point. Blake. That's the point. The point is how they're doing it, because how they're doing it is the only way you um, come to defeating it. Another thing I was talking about is we need to really come together, man. I know people were talking about money issues and, kids. The main thing is I understand if you can't, but I'm putting it out there for everyone. I understand if you have kids, you have responsibilities to do, that's fine. But those who can, we need to speak about it privately the best way we can. And we need to find a location to meet up at, right? We need to start planning on how to create employment for one another, how to assist each other with housing, vehicles, everything else, because we have to become our own infrastructure. If you're depending on the enemy to keep you afloat, well, then that's exactly what he wants you to think. Okay, because there's targets out here with no job, no money, no food, no shelter. And it's our responsibility to help out our fellow brothers and sisters that are going through this fiery trial that the Most High brings his prophets to. We cannot leave any prophets behind, man. We are the last day prophets. We are here to end this fourth quarter. We're here so that people may come to the knowledge of the Most High. This is the last call. You know how the bar says last call? This is last call, man. For the world, not for just America. This goes all over the world. This is not just happening in America. This is global. And so as prophets, it's our job to make sure that we uplift and take care of our fellow brothers and sisters. Because the world isn't. Okay, the world says you'll be a slave, you'll get crumbs. If you control a slave, we'll give you millions. And if you sell your soul, be a slave, and control slaves, we'll think about letting you be one of us. Well, that's ultimately the rules and regulations to this plot, man. It's blood in, blood out. Once you sign up to be a perpetrator, it's over, man. These people cannot take what we're doing. And when you don't have the covering of the Creator, you're pretty much damned from the start. So they have to do this, man. They have to. Because they know they wouldn't survive what we go through. So they want to drive their little cars, live in their little houses, go to the jobs they hate, right? And this is how they keep that. This is how they keep the jobs they hate, their little cars and their little houses. It's by doing this. So we have to be wise, man. We have to move like the mob. And it's time to just stop talking about it.